do a three. Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first part of the show. The Unusuals will be doing a set, totally improvised, no script. It's all off the cuff. And so we have tonight, we have Mr. Ben Yates and the lovely Heather Williamson and myself, Stephanie Singer. Would somebody please chat in a word? We're going to base our whole set on just one word. Let's see. I see Weetabix. Weetabix.
Don't fill in the Sudoku.
You can see that I've already got it half filled in. Why do you do that? Why do you let me get started?
I keep the grease paper right over here.
I've forgotten all your little rules for reuse.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Okay.
This pasta came from our neighbor's fridge.
Gross. It is so gross. You don't know what they've done to that.
I know it tastes good.
Okay, well, they could still have spit in it, or you ever see that movie? What was it called? Apple Pie 2?
You know, I don't go to the films anymore.
Okay, well, you could have rented it or something. But the teenage boy has his way with, the pie.
Like he eats it all?
No, like he loses his virginity to the pie.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What flavor was it?
Well, since the movie's Apple Pie 2, I'm pretty sure it was an apple pie. I'm not sure it mattered, but
Oh God, that's the sequel?
yeah, that was the sequel.
I don't think our neighbors put their genitalia on the pasta.
Just never know. What's a carnivorous animal that can lose a leg and doesn't get slowed down?
Hyena?
That's what I was thinking.
How many words? Or letters?
Only 3 letters. I don't see a cow. Well, cows don't move very quick to begin with, but they're not carnivorous.
Pigs are omnivores.
Eggs? Oh, pigs.
Pigs.
Oh, pig. Ooh, pigs don't move that quick to begin with.
Can you tell this is ripped?
Can I get another one of your sheets?
Yeah.
I need to do a second version of my reuse. It looks ripped.
It looks ripped.
Yeah, do you want to, maybe you should give it an antique feel so we don't notice. By the way, you doing the swap meet this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm going with Jen later.
Oh.
We're taking her car.
You know what makes good pasta that's kind of scary?
Spirulina?
Ooh, no. Sugar. Chef Boyardee, that's their trick, right? Tomato sauce. how do you balance out tomato sauce? You know, tomatoes, acid, a little sugar. Probably that's why this spaghetti is addictive.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with getting some Chef Boyardee as long as it's, you know, like about to expire type thing.
Oh, you love Grocery Outlet, don't you?
I do, I
Just
really do.
stuff that's actually a little bit expired sometimes.
Well, I mean, it's almost expired, and then that's like, oh, I don't mind eating this buttload of sugar can of SpaghettiOs because it's about to expire. Someone has to eat it, right?
So you're an expert then. Like, does the neighbor's spaghetti taste like buttload of sugar pasta?
Honestly, it tastes like lemon and like pepper.
Ooh,
Bet they paired it with scallops.
oh my God, maybe they know what they're doing over there. Okay. You know,
They're
what they
really
s-
generous.
I am going to just borrow a little bit of that, reuse and recycle.
Yeah, yeah. Go for it.
Hmm.
This is a 2-cent stamp.
I think it's scallop juice.
Yeah, I mean that's the brininess.
Yes. And the complexity.
How do you balance the acid of the lemon? Brine. Salty brine.
And yet it doesn't taste exceedingly salty.
Balance.
I don't think pig works for the carnivorous animal because if I use pig there, then what I've got is who ran for Congress was a giraffe.
Congress is baboons, right?
Oh, I see. So it's not running for Congress. So that's baboon. How many sheets of clay paper can I use and still be under your recycle or reuse guidelines?
You want to if you want to use the clay paper, I mean, what's it for? I mean, not the grease paper. That's
Oh, I call it clay paper. Sorry.
okay. Yeah, sorry. It's just the clay paper. That's stuff that
No, I get
I
your
made.
special papers mixed up. The grease paper.
Very special to me.
Okay, so three is within the limits.
I keep thinking sig or I, like the I, but that doesn't even make sense. Carnivorous.
So baboon works. Then what I'm getting is a tog. What's a tog? Oh yeah, tog. British slang. Hyena.
Do you want to move in?
Yeah, I've actually got my stuff boxed up already. So I can just go get them.
I mean, if you're okay with all the special papers, I mean, it does kind of feel like a little bit of a playful dig, you know, but this is nice. Isn't this nice?
This is very nice, very casual.
Yeah.
And your papers are fine. Like you've got them color coded. Once I have that down, I'm gonna know grease from clay and clay from dust coated, powder coated, dust coated.
Okay, it's not important. I mean, I know it's playful. And you're willing to learn. I don't know, it doesn't have to be anything permanent, but I could see us doing this for a year. Like even if it goes bad, or we break up, I could see us living together for 2 months in weirdness, you know?
Cut to man and his current roommate. Oh man.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez, man, that's, you gotta
Sorry,
give
dude.
someone notice,
Dude,
dude. Like, this is a shock, man.
come on. You know that Marcy and I were, I mean, I talked about her a lot. And
I
you had
know.
you had to have known the day was coming.
Oh, man, I didn't know. It's a total shock, man. It's like a total, it's a bummer. It's like a buzzkill, just total buzzkill.
Yeah, I see that, man. I totally see that. And I'm gonna,
Jeez, man.
I know this is a bummer.
Yeah, because like now I got to pay the full rent, man.
Well, I mean, you've got friends. You went to like a year and a half of college. You call up one of your buddies.
Oh, man. That was hotel and restaurant studies, man. I flunked out. It's too hard.
Yeah. I mean, you're too good for college. You're the creative type.
Are you gonna take your Xbox, man?
Oh, is that what you want? Actually, would that make you feel better if I left the Xbox?
Well, least you can do is leave the Xbox, man. Because I'm right in the middle of, I've got like 15,000 points to go, man, for Orca 3, the chivalry.
Oh, okay. So how about this? How about this? I'll leave the Xbox here for a week.
Oh, man, that's not enough time.
No. Here, no, listen, hear me out. And I'm gonna get you a case of hard lemonade.
All right, that's good. When are you gonna get that, man?
I'll get that right away. I'm gonna
Okay.
take all these boxes over. Bring
Hey, man, that's,
it by in the morning.
so you're not gonna be here tonight, man?
No, Mike, I want to be there. I mean, I was asked to be there. I want to be there. Let's make it,
Well, don't,
real.
yeah. Okay, man, well, so you're gonna leave me the Xbox for a week.
Yeah, that'll do you, right? A week, you can,
I might need longer, 'cause
okay, 2 weeks, Xbox, 2 weeks,
okay,
and 2 cases of hard lemonade.
okay. Bring that over, man. So,
1 case now, 1 case in 2 weeks.
you're gonna leave all this, what about all this other stuff you got here, man? Like all that exercise equipment, man, you gotta take that out.
This Nordic track, I'd kind of like to leave that here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it's a bummer. I tried to free cycle it, but nobody wants a Nordic track, man.
Yeah, and also, man, could you take the electric train out of the living room? I mean, it was cool and everything at Christmas, but like, it's kind of gets in the way now.
Talk about a buzzkill, man. I thought you loved this thing. You've been kissing my ass about the train set for 4 months.
Yeah, man. It's like Christmas shit, man. Just take it, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
I'm doing a new thing.
fine.
I'm doing a new deal, man. I'm just gonna try to, because if I'm a new roommate, I want to get somebody that's like, well, I don't make you feel bad, man, but I want to get somebody that's like friendly,
Fine, man. I think it's good you're starting to think about your options and stuff. But I'll probably do the train set tomorrow because I got to take it apart. I don't want to break it. I've got a vision for it, man. Hey, we're still talking.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm listening.
No, you're not.
Cut back to Marcy's house. So how did Mike take it?
Oh, like a juvenile. Yeah. He's one of those that's not going to grow up.
Some people just never do.
Why don't you, yeah, he's got Peter Pan syndrome real bad, yeah, he's resisting. Worse than that, he's resisting moving forward. I have a vision I want to share with you about a train set. I've always wanted to do a train set that runs around the top of a room. A train track. And I was thinking the kitchen area would be perfect. You know, you
Is
come
it
in.
battery or electric operated?
It's electric. You know, you're having some blueberry pancakes, right? Half whole grain, because it tastes better. And there's a train, like just going around the room and you know, like whoo hoo, and just, you know, it's a really great, you know, brunch.
I guess, sorry. I guess with the solar panels, I could say yes, but I don't see any point in using it between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. during critical hours.
Okay. No. Perfect.
Because
Breakfast
breakfast
train.
train
We'll call it the breakfast train.
or brunch train.
Yeah, brunch Saturday morning. I'm thinking Saturday weekend mornings and brunch. And I might even be able to rig it up to transport a little syrup, you know, like get a little syrup going.
But if it's up high, how does it go low?
Yeah. Not a great idea, but you know.
All ideas are good ideas in a way.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So I'm just gonna put my glasses on the right-hand side. I mean, since you're left-handed.
Yeah, sure. I mean, of the cupboard.
The cupboard. And then, you know, if we want, you know, if they get mixed together later, because I like drinking out of blue glasses or blue-green glasses personally. It's probably one thing I haven't told you about. I read
Were
this
you
thing
an only
once.
child?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that.
I know, but your only blue glasses did.
Okay. I read something. For some people, the only way to gain weight is to drink water out of blue or blue-green glasses. I think it was Linda Goodman.
Psst.
Yeah.
No, water's water. Color doesn't change water.
Oh, no. It's proven. Like if you put a word on the bottle of water, it changes the organization of the molecules. It doesn't change the water molecules, but it changes their organization.
Oh my God, quote the study at me on this. Was it double blind?
Oh, you know, I'm not a big hair splitter on studies, but I mostly read people that, you know, talk about studies.
You read people talking about studies.
You know, other people, like, have you ever read an actual study? They are so
Yes,
dry. I've tried to read real studies and they're so hard to read.
What do you think I do at the EPA every day?
Okay, I know. Okay.
Wait, no, just tell me right now, what is my job? What is my job at the EPA?
I think I'm in trouble here.
Yeah, big trouble.
Man,
Cut to Marcy and Jen at the swap meet.
Oh, are you let's see, sign language. Hello. Oh, you're not okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Excuse her, she's a little shy.
Marcy, so Bob's moving in, is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Can we have 2 teas, please? Green tea, boba.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome. Let me get those for you right away.
I love this. I love this swap meet. It's so like fancy. Get tea and crumpets and little biscuits. These. So
Well, technically, this is like.
Tell me about
Sorry.
Bob.
About Bob.
Yeah.
He's moving in, yes.
Oh, excited?
I am, yeah, excited's a word.
You don't sound too excited, Marcy. You just don't. You don't
I
seem-
am, I am, and I was, and it's just, we kind of got into like a little thing. He
Really?
totally yeah, he forgot what I did for a living.
Oh my God.
Right, and that made me feel like a slut because it's like this guy's moving in and he doesn't know what I do for a living.
I know that's so disrespectful. It's like unbelievable. God, and you've been going around with him for what, how long now? 2 months, 3 months?
3.5.
3.5 months. Yeah, I should know by now. He's a good looking guy though.
Oh, yeah. I mean that chin and jawline.
Oh my God. Just like
Whew.
clutch cargo, right?
Ah, 2 green teas.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Enjoy. Hey, I recommend the kettle corn. So just let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sweet.
I think he was flirting with you
Really? He's kind
a
of
little
cute.
bit.
He is kind of cute. So here's the reason I really want to go out with you, and I'm not going to be deceptive,
What's up, Jen?
but what's the deal with your neighbors with the, gosh, sort of weird, right? The blinds are always pulled down, so secretive, and that, I mean, yeah, there's some nice, the smells coming out of there, kind of a tomato saucy kind of thing all over the place. And gosh, there,
Yeah.
it's like, and then the guy, I see him pull in sometimes. I'm not snooping. I'm really not snooping, but pulls in with that black, like 1953, I mean, 50s Cadillac, parks it, runs in the house. I never see her.
Well, she likes to cook. She's doing the smells.
Oh,
Yeah. They're very nice couple. They're a little private, but whenever I'm over, they're nice. Like they always want to do massages and they're always
oh,
asking for me and Bob to come over and hot tub,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't taken them up on it because, Bob and athlete's foot.
oh God, yeah. And the dandruff, oh, excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
He's just kind of like a germaphobe in a way. He just can't stand other people's bodies except mine.
oh, that's important. Oh God, yeah. Love that. Yeah, this tea is, it's
It's like a
like,
passion fruit in it,
oh, is that what that is?
I think.
Mm. He's cute. Not my type though. Yeah.
Hey, can you I'm looking for a table when we do the walk around.
The
you know.
table?
Coffee table with a
Mm.
drawer in it.
Oh, a door
Yeah.
in it?
Oh, drawer.
Oh, because I have a great one with a door in it.
Hey, I couldn't help but get you a little kettle corn sampler.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Go ahead, Jen.
Thank
So
you.
if you wanna, yeah. So let me know if you want a big one. If you want a big one, let me know.
Will do. He's so flirting with you. A big one. If you want a big one, let me know. He's
Oh.
got a big one.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
He would give it to you, Jen.
Those are like 70s shorts.
It's like he's
They-
trying to hide a whole 12-pack of hot dogs in there.
Wow. Yeah, though, no, but it's cool. I really like his style. He's got that 70s really short shorts and the tennis headband.
Oh,
That's like that kind of like what's that frizzy kind of a perm, I guess, or frizzy hair.
I don't want to assume anything, but I usually call it a Jufro.
Oh yeah, it's a fro. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, and the skimpy shorts and the just below knee socks, athletic socks, and Yeah.
He's from another era, Jen. Guys like that don't come along
Oh
often.
my God, that is so hot. Yeah. I wonder if he's got a he's got a tape, what an eight deck, or what do you call those things? You know,
An
the
8-incher?
no, you're so funny. No,
Let me have some of that corn.
yeah, no, the you know those 8 tracks. I wonder if he's got an 8 track. Because that
Oh,
would,
yeah.
that would seal the deal for me. Like an 8 track.
Iconic.
8 track. Oh my God. No, oh my God, look, he's going to his car. Oh
He
my,
is.
it's a Toyota Celica. Oh my God.
Look at
Is
the
that-
rims.
Is that cool or what?
Cut to Marcy with the next door neighbor. No, I'm
Thanks for having
serious.
me on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's, I hope you like these little guys. This little club martini. You want one?
I could do that. Yeah, yeah.
I love these. I like them out of the can, but if you want it
Mm.
on the rocks, let me know.
I'm not fancy.
I drink some.
Honey, is Marcy here?
Marcy's here, babe.
Hey,
Take your time.
I'll be down in a little while.
No, take your time. I know you you have to do your cellulite treatment.
Oh, you're so mean.
I'm sorry, was that mean? I was just, that's what she was doing though. Oh, hey.
Is this feta?
Yeah, that's feta, babe.
Cute.
I got feta. I love feta. And I love Gouda. So that's Gouda there, the yellow stuff. You know what I hate though? Is fresh mozzarella. I don't like things that bounce. You know, that I'm supposed to eat them. It's just me.
You don't like bouncy things.
I don't like mushrooms, fresh mozzarella. What else bounces?
Polenta?
Polenta. What is up with polenta? So rubbery.
Do you
Mhm.
refrigerate it?
Does it get
I
soft?
don't get it. I don't know.
Oh, do you refrigerate polenta? Why would you save polenta?
I see in the grocery store and it looks like it should be refrigerated. I've never bought it myself. You know?
Wow. Yeah, I don't get polenta. I don't get grits. I don't get hominy because it's always out of the can, or is it frozen sometimes?
These are really strong.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Did they freeze hominy? Is there frozen hominy?
I don't know what hominy is.
It
I
is
just
like,
think harmony.
oh, okay. No, hominy is, I think I've always had it out of the can. It's big corn. Like, where are they getting big corn, kernels of corn from? Where?
Big corn.
It's big corn.
They make small corn.
Yes, but are there giant ears of corn growing somewhere in Nebraska?
Has to be, right? If it's in a can like that. Because like it doesn't get bigger or smaller once it's in there.
Ooh, that's the hot tub, babe. It is ready when you are.
Did you just call me babe?
Oh, sorry, Marcy. You know,
I guess they sound similar.
no, you know what? This is my inner self coming out. I've always felt like a movie producer, you know?
Mhm.
I'm gonna start calling everybody babe because that's what I feel.
You know, with some sunglasses. I see it.
Really? Do you think I need sunglasses?
No, you don't need them.
Yeah, see?
Just
I want to just exude movie producer, you know?
yeah,
Film-
seeing the world as a visionary. You know, only you know what people want to see, what works, what do people want,
What messages do people need?
what are the signals they're secretly sending each other.
Whoa, you're good. You're good. Now wait, you said you worked for the as a CPA, was that what it was?
No, with the EPA, Environmental Protection
Mm.
Agency. I'm a
EPA.
researcher.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a researcher, babe. That sounds a little boring. But I imagine that you know, you got some real smarts though, you know, you got to use them.
Yeah, well, it's your knowledge becomes shallow and deep as you go on through life, right?
Shallow and deep, shallow and deep. Not sure what that means.
Well, like it's shallow that you got like a broad understanding of basic everyday things, but then whatever you specialize in, whether it's being a movie producer or cooking pasta, that becomes really deep. That becomes perfect.
Yeah. Well, thank you for, commenting on my pasta earlier. Yeah, that's my claim to fame.
Bob loved it too. I'm so sorry he couldn't come over. He was having he's setting up this really magnificent train type thing. It's you'll have to see it sometime.
Oh yeah, he's like one of those perennial boys. Is that what he is?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Always playing with toys.
It doesn't make you a boy, like some people never grow up, but he's definitely a grown up.
Okay. Well, I'm into art. I'm into good.
Wait, you're not really into art. It's just all V shapes and giant ovals with two circles on the bottom. Like I don't get any of this. Do you call this art?
Cut to Marcy interviewing Mike for job at EPA. Oh man.
Oh, Mike, yeah, you're Bob's old roommate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so good to see you.
Yeah. I guess yeah. I passed the whole deal to get my interview, huh?
Well, you definitely passed the first round. I mean, after this interview, if you pass, we'll have another group assessment to see how you get along with the team.
Oh, thanks.
Can I get you some water?
Yeah. What
Would you
kind?
like it in a bottle or a glass?
What kind of water?
Well, I have still and I have bottled water. Which one would you like?
Bottle.
We don't have bottled water here, Mike. This is the EPA. We believe in recycling and reducing our waste.
Well, that's right. Yeah. I'm totally, I think I'm really qualified for this job.
All right, let's ask some questions.
Okay.
How much would you say Bob spent on toys, video games, train sets, and etc. in the year 2021?
Wow, that's specific.
It's very important.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. How much I would think he spent? Let me see. Got the Xbox 5. We've got the locomotive, we've got all the extra tracks. And,
You could do month or year, whichever one's easier.
I think I'll just round it up the 12. I think it's, God, he must spend, I don't know, like $10,000 or something like that, I guess.
$10,000.
$5,000 to $10,000 probably on, like
Okay.
Xbox trains and stuff like that.
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
How much does Bob make a year?
Wow. Let's see. Since we've been roommates, he's had 3 different jobs.
3 different jobs.
Yeah,
What were they?
Well, he worked at I think it's like a vivitorium or something. It's a place that, you can buy snakes and reptiles and stuff, frogs and shit. He brought some home. He worked there for a while. Then he worked at Target for a little bit. That was pretty good. That was really pretty good. I was at Target. And then he worked for some, it was like he worked for some guy that was distributing, well, frankly, he was working for a guy that, well, frankly, he was, frankly.
Frank, he was working for Frank. I've
No,
heard
no.
of Frank.
No, he was working on, he was like, we don't hold this against him, but he was like, delivering marijuana to people.
Okay.
Or frankly,
For Frank. Okay.
Frank Lee.
Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank Lee.
Yeah, Frank
Oh,
Lee.
that's kind of clever in a way. All right, Mike, one more question. Did Bob have his boxes unpacked in the apartment the entire time he was living there, and that's why they were ready?
Yeah, he had, that we always like joked about that and stuff. I kept telling him, you gotta move him, man. You gotta move him.
Cut to Mike with his mom. Job interview, huh? And they didn't ask you any questions about yourself. That's
no.
wrong.
Yeah, no, they asked me a bunch of questions though. I think I did pretty good. I think because I knew all the answers.
Oh,
I knew all the
wow.
answers. Can I lick that
Wow.
spoon, Mom?
So you gonna get the job or what? You wanna lick the spoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Just take the spoon.
Mm,
I got more. Thanks to you, I have a dozen of those.
so good, Mom.
You're the best son. You're the most thoughtful son. Always getting me kitchen utensils.
Oh yeah, Mom. Wooden spoons, your favorite.
And always be used.
Yeah, burned. Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure I'll get the job.
I'm sorry. Does it taste burnt?
No, the spoon is burned, Mom.
Oh, I
That's
burnt
what-
that spoon.
That's
Oh,
why I keep getting me more spoons, Mom.
and I know I accidentally held that one over the flame the other day.
Yeah.
But I think it adds a little bit of flavor. It's kind of like a wine barrel.
Mom, you're so cool. You're probably the only mom in town that cooks over an open pit fire.
Well, I mean, that's what mesquite's for, right? I mean, it
Yeah,
adds flavor to everything.
yeah, Mom. Yeah, Mom.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what that needs?
Mm.
A little bit of sugar.
Pour on the sugar, Mom. Yeah, so it's called the EPA is where I'm going to work, I think.
Oh, you got the job.
No, I said I think. Mom, listen. I said I think I've got the job. I'm pretty sure. I don't have the official job yet, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I answered all the questions, and I knew all the right answers too.
Oh, great.
Like the
Great.
last time.
Great. Well, so, it sounds so great. Like you really deserve to have a real job because, you kind of dropped out of a lot of things. You dropped out of Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
I bought you the whole uniform and everything.
I know they were mean though.
Cub Scouts.
They were like mean. They were so mean.
Yeah, that's what you say. That's what you say. But I mean, I think you're supposed to paint the wolf head. Like you just left yours white. It's just white plaster.
I thought it looked better like that. I want to screw it up.
Oh, interesting. But I like this latest piece of art you brought over. You do a lot of V shapes.
That is so weird that you're saying that, Mom. You're still rubbing that in, aren't you, Mom? You're rubbing it in because of what happened to me when I was 6 years old, and the aliens came. The aliens came in the V ships. You always remind me of that, Mom.
You're still drawing and painting things from your dream when you were 7.
It's not a dream, Mom. Okay.
A little more sugar.
Gosh. Hey, Mom, check out the new tattoo I got.
Oh. Hey, son.
I don't like it. Every time you hear, you're just wasting money, Mike. Showing that ink. Wasteful.
Dad, check this out though. It's a total recreation of the V ships.
These ships aren't real, Mikey.
Oh,
Never have been.
Dad,
I'm not trying to call you crazy, son, but maybe at this point you just move on.
move on where? I'm gonna get a job, Dad. I got an apartment, Dad.
I mean, move on emotionally, not physically. It is not always about what you can see, Mikey.
I'm probably like the best Xbox player in the whole tri-state area.
And what does that add up to?
It adds up to like 15,000 points, Dad.
Yeah, and there's kids in China who can kick your ass at age 8 on Halo. We all know it. We all know it, Mikey. Everyone calls you a noob.
Dad, those
Your
kids.
Halo points for Stratego.
Dad, you're still into like Dungeons and Dragons, man. Grow up.
I may like to always be a druid wizard, but I still know what's with it. And Mikey, you're not with it.
Mom! Dad's being mean, like when he tried to put me in the Cub Scouts.
Belong in the Cub Scouts. The Cub Scouts would have made you a man. Cub Scouts would have kept you prepared. The Cub Scouts would have had you moving out of this house by 18.
Well, I'm out of the house. I've got my apartment. Jeez.
You know, Mikey, you gotta grow up sometime.
Dad, will you pass me some more of that dough?
Damn straight.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. I love you, son.
Thank you so much, Dad. I'll make you proud. I'm going to get a job with the EPA.
You do that, Mikey. Good for you. Mikey, I have something awkward to say, and I fear it's going to ruin everything and destroy everything we built.
What? Huh.
I have to go get a charger for my computer because my battery is low.
Dad, you always Dad, jeez. Oh, man.
It's at 19%, Mikey.
Dad, you're always doing stuff like that. Like, Mom was so right. It's just like you're so forgetful.
I just
Mom,
thought it would last an hour and a half, you know? I thought it would work.
Mom, Dad screwed up again.
Screwed up again.
Mom.
Can't leave Mikey here all alone. My fear is that once it gets to 14, I gotta boogie, because at 10 it says it's gonna last, but then it just shuts down. Mikey, I didn't join Cub Scouts.
Dad,
This is why I'm not prepared.
use your druid magic, Dad. That thing, you're like you got like 30 years in there already as a druid master.
I didn't max out my psychic abilities, okay? I'm all about the charisma points.
Oh, that's why I like Xbox.
All you need is charisma and intimidation, stealth. Three
Hey.
things.
Guess what? Bob moved out and he left the Xbox, and guess what's in it? Grand Theft Auto Orange County.
Huge. That's my jam. I watch that on YouTube all the time, son.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah. With Orange County, Glendale, Burbank. It's like unbelievable.
Wow. I bet it's all recreated, huh? I
Yeah,
love it how they do that with the games.
Yeah. So
Mikey, I gotta go run and take a dump. Oh,
hi,
actually,
Dad.
cut to Jen and the waiter.
I don't like that tattoo.
Wow. That tea was so great in the kettle court. My friend Marcy is out there looking for a table with a drawer in it, of all things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not much of a small talker. That's why
Can I say something? Can I say something first before you? I just have to say something.
Sure.
I think that, I mean, I just adore that headband and the shorts.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just so, where'd you get it anyway?
I was inspired by Megaforce,
Wow, so
uh,
cool. You play
19
tennis or?
1978.
Hmm.
No, but I used to love watching Jimmy Connors. Loved him. Just so stylish on the court.
Oh, did you play in the Atari International?
Well,
I mean, did you watch? I'm sorry, I was projecting. Atari Internationals.
it's funny you bring that up because I was a ball handler actually. I mean I was rubbing elbows.
Oh, you're so bad.
Yeah, I was quick. I've always been quick. You know,
I bet you were a ball handler.
I can dash across the court. Yeah. What do you think of that kettle corn?
Oh, it was delightful. Just it was really good. No, it was super. It was really nice. I really liked it.
Were you surprised to see me here also at the
So I
restaurant?
couldn't, like, and that is that really your Celica over there?
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
love that
man.
car. So yeah, Consumer Reports nailed it. It's the most durable car of all time.
Man, that is such a cool car. You kept it in such beautiful shape.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy, you know what?
Was that your-
My tummy's getting me. I'm gonna just dash to the men's room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cut
Jeez.
to Jen and Marcy.
Oh my God, he's totally coming on to me.
You gonna go home with him?
Well, if I get to ride in the Celica, wouldn't you?
Hey, you know what might be crazy?
What?
My neighbors have a hot tub.
Oh my God.
They're really friendly. I mean, I bet I could text them and they wouldn't mind having you over.
Maybe we all should just go.
Oh, then it'd be less weird.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I
just
could.
let's just all go. Like you and Bob and the neighbors. I don't know their names.
Oh, they don't like people to know their names. They're mysterious that way.
Okay. Yeah. And then yeah.
And then you and your new waiter boo, if he's down to clown.
Yeah, no, it'd be fun. I'll check out, see if he's available. Available.
You gonna be running through those yoga positions tonight, girly?
The total, yeah, 12 signs of the zodiac.
Oh, all 11 herbs and spices, my friend.
Yeah, got the chakra going.
Ooh.
Yeah, third eye, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see it's opened. We have fun. This is good.
Yeah, find the table.
You know, I found a lamp instead. So
Oh,
now I have to find a desk.
wow.
You know how that
It's
goes.
going to be so exciting for you. Bob moving in. It's going to be the whole domestic deal.
Yeah, yeah. It should be nice. I mean, I hope his roommate takes it well. Weirdly enough, I think I have an interview with him a few days from now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you should do?
Hmm.
I mean, use it as an opportunity, if you get what I mean.
I don't.
Well, what I mean is you're interviewing him, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, slip in a few personal questions.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of smart, a little devious. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, knowledge is power, as they say.
I mean, I don't think any major harm could come of it.
What could happen? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
I would love to visually see what is the worst thing that could happen with all of these factors going on. Because you know what? I'm never gonna see it. I'll never see it. Because what could possibly go wrong?
Cut to Mike and Bob. Man,
Hey man,
yeah.
I need
Well,
that Xbox.
Man, I had my interview, man, at EPA. And guess who interviewed me, man?
Ooh,
Your woman.
shit. Mercy works at the EPA.
Yeah,
I gotta write that down.
yeah. It was a really cool. I think I got the job, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm a little bit concerned about how much time, because I'm not sure I'll have enough time with my Xbox points, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'll try to be like a master, like a kung fu master, Shaolin monk, and I'm like doing EPA, and then I'm doing Xbox, right? It's like EPA, Xbox, sort of like now I'm doing this, and now I'm doing that, and it's like, so it's like Shaolin, right? Shaolin. It's like I can do this.
Shaolin, I think.
Shaolin. Yeah,
Cut to
okay.
Bob. Cut to Bob and Marcy. Listen, you know damn well that I have dandruff.
I know, but Jen really likes this guy, and it'd be great if you came so it'd be less weird.
Well, this is my dandruff cleaning day. I mean,
You don't have to get in the tub, just wear the shorts and sit in the lawn chair, sip a beer.
and I can leave a hat on the whole time.
Whole time, you can tuck it all up in there. Put a hairnet for all I care.
Oh, you don't mind hairnets?
I just want you physically there so Jen feels comfortable.
Okay. You still haven't said anything about the train.
Well, it's not finished yet, right?
Oh, it's not?
Well, there's exposed wires.
Oh, right.
I figured you were still working on it.
Yeah, I was kind of going for, you know how railroads have kind of like, they always go through industrial areas. But I see
Why
what
do
you're
you
saying.
spend so much money on trains?
Have you been talking to Mike?
A little. I mean, it's your money, spend it how you want. I don't know. You spend a lot of money on trains.
How do you know it's a lot of money?
I'll meet you at the party or just over at the neighbors.
Yeah, I might be a couple minutes late
That's fine.
because, frankly, I have to run a little errand.
No.